Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sam and I'm the creator behind Baby Ducks Creations. In today's video, I wanted to show you guys some of my recent makes that I've done, as well as kind of show you guys what patterns I'm excited to try next. I have a custom safety eye order to show you guys. I've never bought custom safety eyes before, so this is a first for me. And then I also have a haul from Vistaprint that I want to show you. I'm very excited because I got some stuff for my upcoming market on Memorial Day weekend. First thing that I want to show you guys is something I more recently thought about doing for my markets because it's something that I think either adults or kids could find fun and get, and they are stress balls. So this it is specifically called Stress Blob is what the pattern is called, and it's by Joella Crafts on Etsy. Literally, you crochet a ball with a little opening in the middle, and you, like, before you finish everything, you insert the stress ball part. And she actually suggests to put some polyfill like around the sides and the back just to kind of make sure it holds its shape, so from squeezing it over time and everything, it doesn't really like deflate. But the one thing I did not think about with this pattern at first, she actually used these plastic black eyes and just glued them on. I just embroidered black eyes on there with just like scrap yarn. Because if you use regular safety eyes, this is what I didn't really think about before. If you use regular safety eyes, you run the risk of poking the inside part. You don't want that. So continuing on the stress ball theme, I made a chicken or a hen that lays an egg as a stress ball. it's it's really it's really fun to do, and it kind of like deflates like very slowly and everything. So this pattern on Etsy is by Sarah Barratt. That's the only name that I found on the actual PDF part of the pattern. There's multiple different variations to this idea. This is just the one I liked the best and I tried. It really didn't take very long. I did use regular safety eyes for this because the stress balls that I bought were a bit smaller. So this whole half over here is actually polyfill, and then the stress ball is on the bum. So yeah, but very fun to make. I believe I made 3 of these, and I made, I think, a total of 8 so far of these little stress blobs. So that was fun. Okay, so the next pattern that I have to show you guys that I tried recently was the little ducks, or I will be calling them baby ducks. And this comes from a 3-in-1 pattern for little regular duck, mallard duck, and a white chicken is also included. I did not make the chicken yet. I really like just the ducks. And this pattern is by HaruCrochets. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. I suck at pronunciation, so from now and till the end of time, I apologize. But yes, I love this pattern. I made at least 4 mallards so far and 3 of the yellow ones. This would be a very good pattern to do like while I'm actually there at the market, because it's literally a very simple pattern to follow, and it doesn't require a whole lot. Like with the mallard, you need a few different colors, but other than that, like I could easily sit there and do it and still chat and everything and probably not mess up a whole lot. It would be good to keep my hands busy. So yeah, I like these. Okay, so next is 3 different plushies, or specifically weighted plushies. One of them is not done yet. I'm probably going to finish it tonight, but they are all from the weighted amigurumi book by All From Jade. And this book is awesome. It has multiple different animals that you can make, and it's kind of like the same concept, but each animal is like different parts of it might be different. Like one, you might start crocheting from the head down and it's all connected. Or I think that there's a couple where you actually do have to like sew the head in, depending on what the animal is. But I can already say I highly recommend it. So with further ado, the first one I made was the bear. I don't know why on camera this is being like, I feel like this eye looks weirder on camera than it does in person. I don't know why. For this one I embroidered the eyes because I was trying to make it more of like a baby friendly one, and it is a lot smaller than I expected. So I made this with Premier Plush yarn. I made this with a 5.5 millimeter hook. I think the pattern actually calls for a 4.5, but I normally size up anyways. A 5.5 and a 6.5 is kind of like my sweet spot. I go back and forth between those sizes a lot. And this still came out very small to me. I think I definitely overfilled the poly felt or the poly pellet things. I definitely feel like I kind of overstuffed it. But I mean, it's okay. Like it still works just like this. But this was my very first try at anything that was in the book in general. So for a first try, I don't think it's horrible. I definitely want to fix these embroidered eyes because it's really bugging me now. Because this one didn't turn out too bad, but this one, I don't know what's going on there. Okay, so the next weighted amigurumi plushie I made was the dinosaur one. And this is more of the size that I like. That's what she said. Ugh. So this was the dinosaur. I'm definitely going to make another dinosaur. I don't know in what colors yet, but definitely love this one. This one I made with a 6.5 millimeter hook. It was still parfait, not parfait, Premier Plush yarn. And then these eyes, if you can see them, are actually one of the custom safety eyes that I have. So I'll read them off. I apologize, I can't remember which safety eyes. I think these are one of the 18 millimeter ones. Let me see. The Merlot. Is it like the wine, I guess? I don't know. I mean, either way, it's pretty. That's kind of the point and stuff, is it's very pretty. So, and I think that I did very good as far as filling the poly pellets on this one. Not too bad. Still has like some room up here. Filled the tail up with, and the head with polyfill still, and it's just like the body part here that are the pellets. But I like this one a lot. I kind of did my own thing when it came to the whatchamacallits, these. ADHD brain is going blank as far as what these are called. Please forgive me. And the last thing I have made this week, or just more recently, it is not completely done yet, so technically I can't really count it, but I can at least show you the progress on it because it's mostly done. So I did another weighted amigurumi plushie, and this one is going to be a unicorn. So obviously the only thing I really need to do is just do the tail and the mane. And I'm going to be using this the tie-dye, the pastel tie-dye. I think this is Premier Basics something. I can't think of the actual name of like the color right now, but so this is going to be the color of the mane and the tail. In my next video, I will definitely show you the final product of this, and I will also post on my social medias the final product as well. But this I definitely like. This is an example of one where I actually sew the head. So for this one, you make the arms and the legs separately, and then you start at the bottom and work your way up. You crochet these in, and you make the head separate and the horn separately. You sew on the horn. The ears, thankfully, you crochet as you crochet them as you go. It's not something that you make separately and that sort of thing. It's, I think, cluster of like double crochets with like single or like chains and what's it called, a peacock uh stitch. Is that what how you say it? Again, I suck at pronouncing things, so just yeah. Oh, and I almost forgot. These also have one of the custom safety eyes too. These ones are called Rose Nebula, and these seemed very fitting to be for a unicorn. Throw that out there. Okay, so getting ready to show you guys all the rest of the safety eyes. So this first one is a 20 millimeter. It is Abyssal Glow. Very pretty. This next 20 millimeter is Atlantis Veil. Set of 20 millimeters that I got is called Patriotic Stardust. These are so pretty. I need to do some sort of like 4th of July theme with these. Alright, so now I am showing the 18 millimeter eyes that I got. The first one is Solar Boom. See, like these ones are like more shimmery. I love that style. Like, don't get me wrong, the other ones are gorgeous, and there's some that I ordered that are on their way that are also gorgeous, and they're not as shimmery as this, but I just love the shimmer. Okay. So this one, 18 millimeter Verdant Gleam. Ooh. Oh, this piercing green that I need to use for like a dragon or something. Gorgeous. Alright, the next one is called Sea Opaline. Opaline, however you say it. And these are also 18 millimeter. Those kind of remind me of like a mermaid. How like a sea green or something. And the last one, probably one of my all-time favorites because it is purple, and I'm a purple gal. I love it. If you can't tell from my logo, I love purple. I just mwah, chef's kiss, purple, lilac, lavender, what have you. I love it. It's like a purple shimmer, and they are gorgeous. Still 18 millimeter as well. Okay, so the last thing I have to show you guys is the haul from Vistaprint. Now, I actually won a $150 gift card from a raffle at my last market I did, so that's really the only reason why I went ahead and got this stuff. I recently redid my logo, and I was just too excited because at the same time I won the gift card, and pretty much that paid for all of this, so yeah. So without further ado, here are my business cards. So pretty. And then, even though my last name is like super basic, I'm going to cover it up. And that is the back side. It just has my social medias and my name. And then the other thing I have are price tags. And I'm using my other like smaller logo for that. And then on the back side, it has like care instructions, a warning about safety eyes, and it has a spot to like put down the item name and the price and everything. So I got a set of price tags. And the thing I am most excited about, because I did not think I was going to get a banner this soon, and I kept going back and forth about which type of banner to get. But I went ahead and I got a tabletop banner. So, came with these doohickeys or whatever you want to call them. So you put them together like this. Put them in the back. Put it on like that. And voila! It is a tabletop retractable banner for my markets, and I am totally ecstatic about this part because I was going back and forth about whether or not to get one of the typical banners you see where you hang up behind you, or you hook on like the front of your table or something. And I really don't want to have to worry about hanging something up or having like the right tools to do that as well. and I saw this, and I want to say it was about like $40 or $50 on Vistaprint. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna have something, and like this is a pretty good size actually. Like, why not get something that's just gonna go right on top of like my checkout stand or table and have it be retractable so that it's easy to store? Because I don't do this full time. I work full time, and I don't have a market every weekend or even every other weekend. So I think that this was a perfect choice, and I'm so freaking excited. Okay, so I do have plenty of ideas of little things to do for my market. So I am in the middle of market prepping, but I want a few other bigger things that I want to try to make. So I do plan to make some more of the weighted amigurumi buddies. I'm probably going to, so I plan to finish up the unicorn, maybe doing a dog, or turn the unicorn more into a horse. I think there is like a mallard duck. I want to do that too. So I do plan on doing some more of the weighted buddies. I hope to have more of those to show you guys next time. But on the other end, I have some other stuff too. And we'll see how soon I can finish them. So this one I have technically already started. I have the legs done, and it is a standing horse by Zero Gravity Crochet. I don't know if you guys can actually see that, but I started making this one. I have the, like I said, the legs done, and I want to make at least one of those for my market. If I have time, I want to try to do a unicorn too, but don't want to push myself too much. The next bigger thing that I want to do is make the No Sew Dragon by Crochet by Jenna. So I've had this pattern for a little bit, and I have been wanting to try it, and I think it's a good time too, because I do want to try to have some more baby friendly stuff at my next market. With this, I feel like I can make an equal amount of with safety eyes and then with embroidered eyes. So hopefully I will have at least one of those done next time for you guys too. And the last pattern I am hoping to have done before next video is Hazel Horse by Double Dutch Crochet. Now, I have a taller kind of version of this. It's not by the same crochet artist. I don't know if you see that. I have a different version. It's pretty much the same kind of style as far as like it's more like floppy, but it's big. It's a bigger pattern, but it's floppier. But the legs are longer and done a little bit differently, and I love that pattern so much. The only thing with it is that it takes a long time to do. So I'm really want to try this one, and again make it more baby friendly with the eyes. And this just initially looking at it, it looks simple enough. Again, just the time to actually do it. So I'm hoping by the end of this week. Hoping. Well, that's all I really have for you guys in this video. I am hoping that I'll have my next video posted no later than Friday, May 22nd. I plan to do kind of like a inventory and pricing video, and I'm hoping to have that one posted by that Friday. And I want to, I'll be doing some clips of like me market prepping and everything. I'm not sure if market prepping is going to be its own video or if I'm going to include all that in with the market vlog that I intend to do for my market Memorial Day weekend. My market is Saturday the 23rd. So that video will be up probably within the next like at minimum of a week, I hope. After that as well. Like I've said before, I'm not really sure about like a consistent schedule as far as like a specific day of the week that I plan to have videos posted by. It's kind of the beginning stages to kind of see like what's possible and what's not. So for now, I will just at the end of each video let you guys know what my hope and intent is as far as when I plan to post again. So you guys can, keep an eye out for it. hopefully. But don't forget to also follow me on Instagram and TikTok. And please, if you would like to, like and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one, hopefully. Bye.